phosphorus. It is a very important topic, and in every year in your board exams question usually comes how to explain the basicity and reducing nature of these oxoacids. So oxoacids are of two types. First, ending with us, for example phosphorus acid. Second, ending with ic, for example phosphoric acid. Now let us discuss the different oxoacids of phosphorus. First one is H3PO2. Here the oxidation state of phosphorus is +1. Second one is H3PO3. Oxidation state is +3. Third one is H4P2O5. Oxidation state of phosphorus, it is +3. H4P2O6. Oxidation state of phosphorus is +4. H3PO4. Oxidation state is +5. Similarly, in H4P2O7, oxidation state of phosphorus, it is +5. HPO3, oxidation state of phosphorus is +5. H5P3O10, oxidation state is +5, and HPO3 whole N, oxidation state is also +5. Now, how to draw the structures? Generally हम लोग क्या करते हैं? We learn the structures, but without remembering how to draw the structure. So there are some basic points. See, remember that two basic units are there. First one is HPO2 and second one is H2P2O4. HPO2 is used when the oxoacid contains only one phosphorus atom. H2P2O4 is used when the phosphoric acid contains two or more than two atoms. Now remember here that phosphoric oxoacids in which the oxidation state of phosphorus is either equal to 3 or less than 3 ends with us, OUS. For oxidation state, if it is greater than 3, then that acid ends with IC, IC. Now oxidation state, if it is equal to or less than 3, then three cases are there. For example, here in all these three, here oxidation state is +1, +3 and +3. Therefore, in the first case we will use hypo. Here oxidation state is +3, but the number of phosphorus atom is 2. Therefore, we will use here pyro. And this one is in between hypo and pyro. Therefore, we will use here ortho. So here all these oxoacids have maximum oxidation state +3. Therefore, the name of first one is hypophosphorus acid, second one is orthophosphorus acid, third one is pyrophosphorus acid. Now observe here, these oxoacids have oxidation state of phosphorus which is more than 3. Now compare these three. In these three, here H4P2O6, the oxidation state of phosphorus, it is +4. So it has the lower oxidation state. Therefore, in this case, we will use the term hypo. Here H4P2O7, oxidation state is +5. It has oxidation state more than 3. And here two phosphorus atoms are there. Therefore, we will use the term pyro. Here also two phosphorus atoms were present. Therefore, we have used the term pyro. In between these two, here we will use ortho. all these oxoacids have oxidation state more than 3, therefore we will use the term IC. So its name is hypophosphoric acid. Second, this one S3PO4, it is orthophosphoric acid or simply phosphoric acid. H4P2O7, it is pyrophosphoric acid. HPO3, here oxidation state of phosphorus is +5. In the first case H3PO2, oxidation state of phosphorus was also +1. Here in this case it is +5, more than 3. Therefore, here we will use the term here. Oxidation state is +5, but only one phosphorus atom is present. Oxidation state of phosphorus is +5, but only one phosphorus atom is there. Therefore, we will use the term meta. Oxidation state is more than 3, therefore the acid will end with IC. So it is metaphosphoric acid. H5P3O10. H5P3O10, here altogether there are 3 phosphorus atoms and oxidation state of each phosphorus atom is +5. Therefore, here it is bit different. We will use the term tri. Oxidation state is more than 3, therefore it is triphosphoric acid. This one is metaphosphoric acid. Now HPO3 whole N. HPO3 whole N, it is an example of cyclic phosphoric acid. So how to name the phosphoric acids? It is clear. Now we will learn how to draw their structures. So remember here, to draw the structures, first of all we have to find out the number of phosphorus atom. If the number of phosphorus atom is 1, then subtract HPO2 from the molecular formula of the acid. For example, we have to draw the structure of S3PO2. Molecular formula of hypophosphorus acid. It is H3PO2. One phosphorus atom is present, therefore subtract by HPO2. What is remaining? Only 2H is remaining. So the basic unit in these oxoacids is HPO2, and in HPO2 there will be a double bond between phosphorus and oxygen and a single bond between P and OH, and for each additional O atom there will be a single OH bond which will be attached with phosphorus. For each additional oxygen atom, one OH bond will be attached with the central phosphorus atom. Now here the difference is 2H. So first of all, draw the basic unit HPO2. This is the basic unit. Now 2H is there, therefore give 1H, give second H. The central atom phosphorus is sp3 hybridized. It has a tetrahedral structure. Therefore, and remember that phosphorus cannot make more than 5 bonds. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonds are there. So this is the structure of hypophosphorus acid. Now question comes that you have to predict the basicity. In hypophosphorus acid, how many OH group is directly attached to the central atom? one OH group is directly attached. Therefore, this OH group, it is known as ionizable OH group. So, how many ionizable OH group is there? It is 1. Ionizable OH group, it is equal to 1. And remember that the number of ionizable OH group, it is directly proportional to its basicity. So, the number of ionizable OH group in hypophosphorus acid is 1. Therefore, its basicity is 1. Therefore, it is also known as a monobasic acid. Now, ionizable OH group is 1. It means it produces 1 H plus ion. Therefore, it is also a monoprotic acid. H3PO3, that is orthophosphorus acid. How many phosphorus atom is there? 1. So what will be the basic unit here? HPO2. Subtract by HPO2. What is remaining? It is H2O. How to draw the structure? First of all, draw the structure of the basic unit, that is HPO2. So P double bond O, OH. This is the basic unit. Now 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom is left. Therefore, for each oxygen atom there will be 1 OH bond. So give an OH bond here. So 1 OH is used here, 1 hydrogen is remaining. Therefore, give 1 hydrogen here. Count the total number of bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cannot make more than 5 bonds. Phosphorus cannot make more than 5 bonds. So in this case, here how many ionizable OH groups are there? Ionizable OH group is 2. Therefore, its basicity is 2. The number of ionizable OH group is 2. Therefore, it will produce how many H plus ion? 2 H plus ion. Therefore, it is also known as diprotic acid. Now, always remember that if a hydrogen atom is directly attached to the central atom P, then in that case, that oxo acid of phosphorus shows reducing nature. Here in this case, 1 hydrogen atom is attached to P, therefore it will show reducing nature. So H3PO3, it is a dibasic acid. We can say that it is a diprotic acid, and at the same time, since 1 hydrogen atom is directly attached to P, therefore it also shows reducing nature. Acid is pyrophosphorus acid. Formula of pyrophosphorus acid is H4P2O5. How many phosphorus atoms are there? 2. So what will be the basic unit here? It is H2P2O4. This one is the basic unit, H2P2O4. So subtract the molecular formula by H2P2O4. So what is remaining here? 1 oxygen and 2 hydrogen. Phosphorus atom, the basic unit will be HPO2. So here a double bond is there, 1 OH bond is there. For second phosphorus atom, again the basic unit is HPO2. Now See, here the difference is H2O, and we have learned that for each oxygen atom there is one OH bond. So, but at the same time, each phosphorus atom has to make 5 bonds. Then how can it make 5 bonds? So this oxygen atom which is left, it is in between these two phosphorus atoms, and the two hydrogen atoms, one hydrogen is attached here, second hydrogen atom is attached here. Count the number of bonds formed by each phosphorus atom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Valency is fulfilled. Now this is the structure of H4P2O5. How many ionizable OH group is there? The number of ionizable OH group is 2. Therefore basicity, basicity will be 2. That is, it is a diprotic acid, produces 2 proton, therefore is a diprotic acid. At the same time, hydrogen atom is directly attached to phosphorus, therefore it also shows reducing nature. In a similar manner, you can draw the structure of these oxoacids. Now we are discussing the structure of HPO3, that is metaphosphoric acid. Oxidation state of phosphorus is +5. So the basic unit here is HPO2. Subtract HPO2. Here what is left? Only one oxygen atom is left. So first of all, draw the basic unit HPO2. P double bond O OH. This is the basic unit. Now one oxygen atom is left. Phosphorus should make 5 bonds. How many bonds are present here till now? 3. And only one oxygen atom is remaining. Therefore, give a double bond here. So this is the structure of metaphosphoric acid. How many OH group is attached to the central atom P? Only 1. Therefore, the basicity of this acid will be 1. Hence it is a monobasic acid, that is a monoprotic acid. HPO3 whole N. So it is actually phosphoric units which are bonded together in the form of a cyclic ring. The value of N, it is either equal to 3 or more than 3. Let us take an example. N equal to 3. Then what will be the formula? Formula will be S3P3O9. So how to draw the structure? Since it is a cyclic structure, therefore we P O, again P O. This is the cyclic structure, and from each phosphorus atom a double oxygen makes a double bond, and a single bond is present between OH and P. Same is the case with every P atom. So here also there is a double bond and a single bond with OH. In this case also there is a double bond with oxygen and single bond with oxygen atom. So count the valency of phosphorus: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The valency of phosphorus is fulfilled. So in this acid, how many ionizable OH group is there? The number of ionizable OH group is 3. Therefore, it is a tribasic acid, that is a triprotic acid. And since it is in the form of a cyclic ring, therefore it is an example of cyclophosphoric acids. To arrange the different phosphoric acids or phosphorus acid, in the increasing order of their acidic nature or in the order of their reducing nature. So to find out the reducing nature, find out the number of hydrogen atom attached to the central atom P. More is the number of hydrogen atom directly attached to the central atom, that is phosphorus, more will be the reducing nature.